You already know what time it is. It's the messenger of God here coming to drop one for y'all real quick called Overqualified, okay? It's something like a little skit, but I just wanted to share with y'all, all right, real quick, all right? Overqualified. Before I got the call, you knew what you were looking for, wondering if someone could replace the person you should have kept. Now, you're confused because you have to start over new with someone you don't know and probably can't even do half the job the person before could do. So, the next person that gets the job doesn't even know it's not an opportunity. It's a grudge and a vendetta put together. Just bitter. You should see you, because I got all of this out of that. Being the humble next. Waiting on something that I'm going to regret later on, which is not my intention. Because all I wanted was an opportunity to make money for something I'm good at, or at least money, period. But there is always a but. Better yet, someone always shows you theirs, and you just answered the call and showed up, right? That's all you did. A perfect 30 minutes before, and spit your gum out with 5 minutes to spare, okay? Resume on point and memorized probably could make some of my old previous jobs experiences sounds like I worked at a firm, even if I was the janitor, okay? I knew I was ready. Hands not sweaty. I used hand sanitizer 3 times and 1 more before I even went in, okay? Looking like a boss in my lucky church shirt. Dress pants and my dress shoes, not the shiny ROTC ones, okay? Wait, hold on, y'all. It's almost my turn. I'm next. The recruiter have sized me up trying to scare somebody. You know how you have like beads running from your back and your forehead, okay? Before they even get in there trying to have me to sweat, okay? With that old clipboard calling my name out like they do at the doctor's office. Now everybody gonna know you, even if you didn't get the job, okay? Everybody gonna know your name. They be calling you all out all loud and stuff, huh? They need to turn it into numbers, being called out like the DMV, okay? Anyway, here we go. Wait, I need to say another prayer before I get all the way in there face to face and sit in that lonely chair to whoever that has the opportunity that I applied for. Because sometimes they like to try to offer you something you didn't even sign up for and say like, so if I ask you to collect the trash sometimes, are you willing to do it? Then clean the bathroom. Might as well go right back to being a janitor, right? Okay. When I just applied to be a supervisor full time, saying it's no longer available. It's been filled, or better yet, after trying to talk me down to minimum wage to be a janitor. Last but final, okay? You're overqualified. How many has heard that before? You're overqualified. It just doesn't make sense, right? Wait a minute, what? After I sat up there sweating my pits off for this position to be overqualified, okay? Saying, I'm going to want more pay. I'm going to want to advance. I'm going to be bored and dissatisfied, jumping it to conclusions of me, like I'm going to jump ship before the ship even landed, okay? Like I'm just going to go ahead and try to, try to switch jobs, or I'm going to want to leave after so long, okay? I want to be with somebody else if they give me a better offer. Now I wonder what happened to the person before me. All I wanted was a job, this position that I applied for because I found it, applied, and was happy by saying something that I can actually do and have experience with. Okay? You even ask, how would I better the place? And I haven't seen it yet. Have you, I've actually, like, been through this, y'all. Like, for real. Like, have you ever, any of y'all out there ever missed a position where somebody asked you a question and you probably had an answer for it, but then, like, they might ask you, like, it in an abbreviation. They be like, okay, what's a MRI? And you're like, because you never worked there before, so you didn't know the abbreviations or that it was called something else. But then you like, so after you didn't get the job, you're like, okay, can you tell me what the MRI was? And then they tell you it means something. You said, well, I knew that. Okay, but you just didn't know that it was called something different, right? All right, let's get back, y'all. Okay, by saying it's something that I can actually do, have the experience with, you even ask how would I better the place, and I haven't seen it yet, or even given an opportunity to give my opinion. After getting hired, maybe then, and remind you that a person can't be overqualified for having experience on a position applied for, but should be given the opportunity to put forth the effort stated. The way I see it, even if I know how to do such a job, I'm not going to do it my way. I would have to do it the way I'm trained, right? Okay, you still gonna have to do it the way that they train you. So it's just like this. If I came in there with like the knowledge, I thought they would want you to apply for a job that you have experience for. You go and get all these degrees and stuff like that, and stuff to get these jobs, right? But then when you get in there, then you too experienced, you too overqualified. Okay. So anyways, let's keep going. So therefore, you would train me on how you want things done and let me do them instead of the big, thick, big handbook that 95% don't even use unless given a reason to or a problem of wrongdoing, right? Last but not least, to avoid a lawsuit. A person can't be overqualified. That's just a verbal excuse to tell someone you don't want to hire them based off your judgment. And you are trying to let them down easy, the hard way. Okay? That's okay. Look, I'm finna. Okay? Wait. Yep. I'm finna use the word finna. Because I'm finna go out there and tell everybody who signed up for this job that I was overqualified and the position is already filled. So make sure you don't tell them you got experience, y'all. Even though you do. Okay? Plus, they asked you that before you even apply. So how does this make sense? All this to get a job that don't even exist. Wasted gas, y'all know how high gas is, that was already too high to pay for. And you dressed up like, and you done went in there, cleaned your stuff out, got it all ready before, a day before. I guess they probably is going to wait on that Delilah over there, huh? Sitting over there in the room. Yep, Jezebel. Waiting to smell up the place. I ain't trying to judge, but I know she is not just here to work or even qualified. Because, half of the time, some people don't even be qualified, y'all. And then they pick them to do the job. And no good and well, they just picked her because she's showing a little bit too much, right? And then you already know what time it is. But maybe to work the workers, because she said, oh, I'm not worried about the overqualified. I'm good. Okay? And I was like, I ain't the one to gossip, but you ain't heard it from me. Because you know good and well, y'all. You know good and well. Come on now. How in the world she gonna sit up there and she ain't got not now experience? None whatsoever. She don't know even how to take no notes or nothing like that. But because she looked the way she looked, she probably gonna get the job. So anyway, y'all, I just wanted to give y'all that little skit. I wrote it down, overqualified. I thought it was freaking hilarious. Because, half of the time you try to get a job and then the job you want is gone or you can't get it or something funny. But anyway, it's the messenger of God here. Just wanted to drop one for y'all today. If no one told y'all that you was beautiful, remember that you're beautiful just the way you are. And I love y'all. I love y'all out there. Take care. Stay in your word, y'all. Stay in the word of God and keep staying positive and remind y'all, just try to, share a little love with somebody if you got the time, all right? Later.